Once again, I'm like a week late to a topic, loving life, but hey, I want to throw my 2 cents, I want to throw my hat in the ring. Is that even a phrase, my hat in the ring? I'm going to throw my dick in the ring. Right, Apple versus Epic. This was a big thing, was it last week? Oh, I don't know. Look, okay, at the end of the day, look, when something like this happens, I can't just hop on and make the video. You know, I know all these channels can just do it instantly. There's one, the Quartering, he uploads something like all the time. I like his channel, but like every time something happens, like I actually see it on his channel before I even see the news, so yeah, I don't know. I can't do that, unfortunately, so my opinions are always going to be a little bit late. Anyway, so, Apple versus Epic. This topic really annoys me because, I mean, I'm sure at this point people can think for themselves, and I'm sure everybody's spoken about it, but I mean, Epic Games, they're not your friend. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why everyone's like, oh yes! Free Fortnite, yes! You know, Epic Games, yes! They're fighting against the man, kind of thing. Now, don't get me wrong, Apple, you know, are a nightmare when it comes to certain things. Especially, like, you know, even my stupid app, which is down below, I forget I even have that there. That app's really shit, I wouldn't even bother getting it. But even getting that app was a fucking nightmare. I couldn't even upload the app, because I haven't got a Mac. I had to have the developer who made it, like, you know, log into my account and all this shit. It's a fucking nightmare. Like, their process for anything is not good, and their business practices as well. Like, they take so much money off, they skim so much money off the top of stuff. However, that does not excuse Epic Games. Like, they don't get a free pass just because they're Epic Games. If anything, Epic Games, you know, can't even complain the amount of money they make regardless. I mean, fuck's sake. So, you're saying Epic Games should not have to have the 30%, I think 30% fee, you know, that every single person who sells a product on the App Store has. Do you know what I mean? I mean, by that logic, nobody should have it. And secondly, like, Epic, you're not gonna change their mind because, again, you're a giant corporation. They don't give a shit. Apple don't care. They make so much money that they don't care about you. I don't know. I just feel like they're really on that high horse of this, Epic are. They're like, you know, we're giving everyone a discount, this and this. It's like, well, yeah, okay, yeah, it would have saved them some money, but in the day, it's just cutting out the middleman and goes straight to you. Yes, Apple have really shitty business practices. Yes, that percent shouldn't be there. Yes, they take a big cut. But Epic Games are not the company to change that because, one, it's gonna piss Apple off even more. If I was Apple, I would honestly just say, fuck off, Epic. You come along, like, I don't care if you got the biggest game in the world, like, we're Apple, we don't care, we don't need your business. Yeah, it makes us money, but we don't need it. We can't just change the rules just for you. And Epic make a statement saying, you know, oh, we're not trying to change the rules, we just think fuck you. Yes, you are, Epic. Not to mention, you know, you've done fucking shady stuff in the past as well. You know, you've been posting propaganda and stuff in your own goddamn game. Like, all these random fumbles that you've had. Your Epic Games Store is bad. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, they've done some good, Epic Games have. I actually approve of the Epic Games Store. You know, there's less percent, they take less cuts, and there's even less if you actually use Unreal Engine. So there's a lot of cool things they're doing, but at the same time, it's like, if I'm honest, it feels like they're getting a bit too big for their fucking boots. Do you know what I mean? Let's see Nintendo trying this shit. Like, they obviously respect and go, you know, it's Apple's company, that's their policy, everybody has to adhere to it. It's like taxes. It's almost like saying, you know, oh, I'm Epic, I shouldn't have to pay taxes. Well, fuck you, everybody else, you pricks. And if anything, you shouldn't even be trying to get, you know, if you really are that bothered about this percent, then what you should say is, you know, Epic, you know, we'll still pay the 30%, but every indie dev, for example, doesn't pay it. I mean, like, it blows my mind that people are even like supporting Epic in this. Because they're not, you know, they're not doing it for you, they're doing it for themselves, and even if they are, it's like, what about everybody else? Like, at the end of the day, you're making so much money, what do you even need? Like, you don't even need that 30% to go away. What are you doing? Apple can't change their policies just for you, because you want special fucking treatment, and it just really annoys me. They released this stupid trailer, and I even know what it's parodying, I'll be honest, I don't know what it's parodying, I didn't do my research, because I don't care that much. I'm guessing is it from a game or a movie? I don't know. But I don't know. It was kind of lame and a bit cringe. I didn't really understand the point of it. And they're coming like, you know, liberate this and that. And it's like, oh my god! Like, if you want to put Fortnite on these other platforms, you've got to adhere to the fucking rules, man. You can't just look for special treatment. And it was really mad as well. They made that cinematic in like an hour or something. Now, there's two theories to this. Either Epic legit can just make a cutscene like that in an hour. And if that's the case, why aren't they doing more? Why aren't they doing more cutscenes and CGI work or make a TV show out of it? I don't know if they're that quick at making a whole fucking trailer like that in like an hour. Like literally, they got booted off for an hour or two and then they come out with this trailer. I mean, what? It's mad. Or, here's my theory, here's my conspiracy theory. They fucking knew this was gonna happen. Like, they're just doing it for publicity anyway. Epic were like, you know what? How can we get people to notice the game? How can we pretend, you know? They probably didn't even care about Apple. So they probably made that animation like 2 weeks beforehand. They're like, okay, if they get pissed off and don't do it, we've got this backup video that we can put out there. Like, you know, they're not stupid. There's a reason why they got so much money and their game's so successful. You know, they got good fucking marketing behind them. They got good people who are smart backing it and make good decisions. And that's what I think. I think this didn't take a couple of hours. And if it did, that's impressive. But like I said, if that is the case, why are they making this, and this? But they obviously made this with a backup. They're just like, okay, well, if Apple don't like it, then we can like get our game noticed and have hashtag, and then we press this button and then the video gets released. Yay. It's just so calculated and lame. I just find it very annoying. You don't get special treatment, Epic, just because you're Epic. You just don't. You don't see any other company on Apple getting special treatment. And if they are, you know, it'll be behind the scenes, shady things, not publicly. You know what I mean? What the fuck is it with people thinking the rules should bend to them and adhere to them? And I think Epic are kind of, again, a bit too obnoxious, I think. You know, even the Epic Games Store, they kept saying weird quotes stuff and just having a go at Steam and all this shit. I don't know. It's like, again, it's like with Steam. Yeah, they take 30%. Yeah, it's a huge cut. But if you don't like it, don't use it. At the end of the day, it's their policy. But, you know, one of the reasons why Steam is so readily available, you can just go on Steam, you pay $100, but there you go, boom. Yeah, it has to get approved. But I mean, like, it's not hard to get your game approved at all on Steam. So, of course, it's going to take a higher cut because you can get anything on there. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Apple, yeah, like I said, it was a nightmare trying to get my game, lots of my app on there. Steam was actually really, really good and useful. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. I just found this very, very annoying. Epic, you just need to pipe down a bit. Like, you know, Fortnite isn't that great. Give it 10 years from now and it's gonna, you know, no one's gonna remember it. It'd be like PUBG, no one plays PUBG anymore. I don't know, I just feel like it's gonna be bit too big for your boots, and I'm just some little goony loser YouTuber who's got an opinion, but hey, still my opinion nonetheless. And I just think people need to not look at this as like, oh, Apple are the bad guys, or, you know, Epic are good. Because they don't care about you at the end of the day, they're just trying to fucking get the game out there a bit more and just stir the pot, basically. So anyway, leave a comment down below what your opinions are on this whole debacle, and I shall see you in the next video. God, I sound really professional then.